Hello friends, and welcome back to another tutorial. This time I'll be showing you how to make a leather gorget to go with the continuing fantasy armor series. This is the 8th component to date as we work towards a full head-to-toe suit of leather armor. As such, I will omit commentary from some of the more basic stages that we visited before. If this happens to be your first time watching a tutorial in this series, please check out the earlier tutorials like the helmet or the shoulders that'll go into more detail on the basic steps. The pattern will be available on the Prince Armory site and linked below. As always, thanks for dropping by, and please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to support this and future videos. This tutorial is made with support from Weaver Leather. They've been a trusted supplier of mine for many years, and I'm very happy to be working with them to help bring these tutorials to life. The leather and many of the tools featured in this video, as well as many of my favorite tools and hardware that I use on my custom projects, are from Weaver Leather. Their catalog of quality products is massive and available online to browse. Please use my affiliate link below the next time you're looking to stock up for your next project. The first step is to print the patterns. Just make sure to print using the tiled page option so it doesn't come out on one page. As always, make sure to make a quick paper mock-up to see if you need to scale it up or down before committing your materials to the project. See the help section on the site if you need more help printing. Then, lay out your pieces as efficiently as you can in trays. Start by separating the larger sections into more manageable pieces and finish with your cutting instrument of choice. Transfer the decorative lines from your pattern using a ballpoint pen or a stylus, and you can use a compass and an edge groover to get consistent marks for your border. If you want deep lines, dampen the leather and carve them in with a swivel knife. Remove the sharp corners using an edger. While the leather is still damp, burnish the edges slightly to smooth them out. If you're using leather that has rougher fibers on the back, I suggest slicking them down as well, at least on the collar pieces. And then proceed to tool a bevel into the borders, or you can use a texture or a border tool as demonstrated in previous tutorials. To make later assembly a bit easier and to make the gorget a bit more comfortable to wear, I'll skive the edges of the collar down. Using a hand hole punch, I'll make the necessary holes on the top piece first. I suggest marking the holes for the pieces that attach underneath manually, since leather can shift while working it, and your leather may be a different thickness than what I'm using. So to make sure the holes will line up perfectly, temporarily attach the pieces in the middle with a rivet. Then carefully stretch the underside tab and mark each hole one by one. For this piece, I'll be demonstrating a more stark contrast method to a two-tone dye effect. To achieve this, start with your lighter color first. I'm using a Fiebing's Pro Oil dye for the red and the black. Since I'll be going over the borders in black, which is a dominating color, I'm not being as careful to stay in the lines here. Next, I'll make a quick pass around the edges with a wool dauber, and then go up to the border lines using a brush with the black. I'll use Weaver's Tough Coat to seal and finish the leather, applying it liberally to the front and the back with a sponge, and then evening out the surface with a more dry final pass. To assemble the gorget, I'll be using double cap rivets. These are black ones I get from Weaver. Start by setting the first rivet in the center and work your way out. Expect some resistance. The leather does not naturally want to follow the rivet lines, but this is how we will force the shape of the gorget. I elected to use a pair of snaps to join each side. Using snaps means that the fit is going to be permanent and not adjustable, so I suggest you put on whatever garb you intend to wear and fit the gorget from there. Commit to the holes on the front piece, which will rest on top of the back piece. Then mark the holes for the back piece once you are happy with the alignment and the fit. A second pair of hands or a dress form in your size will make this easier. I only use 2 snaps for each side over the shoulder area, but you can also add a snap to each side of the collar as well if you want extra support. The gorget is designed to be worn under the breastplate, but it can also function as a standalone piece if desired. If you wish to do this, you may want to add small adjustment straps that'll keep the piece snug against your body. And that's it for this one. The Tasse tutorial will be out shortly. I still have to make the gauntlets, legs, and a few other surprise components to go with this theme. So I hope you subscribe and sign up for notifications so you catch the future videos. If you would like to support future videos, please consider chipping in on Patreon, and of course buying the patterns. I'm also planning to do a Kickstarter to help pre-fund this series of courses that'll go over more advanced techniques, so keep an eye out for that. Check the description for links to the Prince Armory Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you next time.